Last time on Overland Vagabond, we visited Kopari, a disused tourist and military complex about 10 kilometers southeast of Dubrovnik. We saw what is left of this once flamboyant resort, witnessing the scars of an all too recent war in Europe. In this episode we are back on the road, crossing Greece from west to east. This isn't an exhaustive coverage of Greece, as we were bothered to get swiftly into Turkey and flee the cold weather approaching from north. The first break was at Ormos Valtou National Park, which during the migration season is a busy wildlife sanctuary, also known as a lovely, quiet spot for campers and hikers. We typically avoid highways and crowded areas, favoring instead detours over the country roads and unpaved tracks, as these reward you with the most beautiful landscape and scenery full of adventures. Meteora is an exquisite complex of huge dark stone pillars. The 30 monasteries that were founded around the 11th century were all built by monks who aspired to be closer to God. These were accessed using scaffolds, nets and hooks, and rope or wooden ladders up to 40 meters long. Today, only 6 monasteries operate with a handful of monks each, one of them as a nunnery. During our journey, we were particularly fascinated by Chalkidiki. The easternmost peninsula leg is governed by the autonomous Mount Athos region, home to 20 monasteries and known for its century-old prohibition on the admittance of women. A special permit is required to enter the peninsula, access of which is normally gained by boat from Ouranopoli. We obviously couldn't drive through, but enjoyed the quiet beaches and night-while camping nearby. Absolutely no problem to drive our expedition vehicle through the compact sand, the weight of the rig helping to provide sufficient traction. Near Kavala, we visited the archaeological site of Philippi. The site was originally colonized by the people of Thasos, then conquered in 365 BC by King Philip II of Macedon. After the dramatic Battle of Philippi in 42 BC, Octavian developed the new Roman colony into a financial, administrative and artistic center, and a century later, St. Paul founded here the first Christian church on European soil. South of Xanthi, which by the way is a beautiful city rich in history, traditions and customs, lies the Nestos Delta National Park that runs a long way of sheer gorgeousness, consisting in rich forests, rare wetlands and imposing geological formations making it one of the top 5 biotopes in Europe. We were enchanted by the cotton fields spread all over the national park's plains. Greece is the main cotton grower in Europe, accounting for 80% of the total European production, and care is given to avoid its production being abandoned. Driving through Feres, we spotted the church of Panagia Cosmosotica, important both ecclesiastically and architecturally, a perfect example of the many jewels that one can find when vagabonding around. These clips were shot during our second last night camp in Greece. Such a quietness, peacefulness and beauty, and very few mosquitoes. Our journey will now continue into Turkey, but that's a story for the next time.